nonetheless, even if as he says, he's a beginner, but he was able to give his opinion. So that's the most important. So it was something really, really nice, I think. Let's move on to our next participant, our dear friend, who is eating some potato chips, Akira. Akira, right?
It's me. You can call me.
Okay, Akim. Akim?
Hold on. Yes.
Okay, Akim. So, what are your thoughts about self-education, about our topic today?
Self-education. Actually, I was read the main point of self-education. It has similarity with autodidact. So for me, yeah, it's necessary for every people to have self-education, mostly if related with their interests. Okay, they need to learn by themselves and not just like depending on their, you can say, lecture or their tutor, something like that. Something like that. Actually, when it comes to education, self-education for me is uh, you can say it's quite selfish. I mean, when people say they learning by themselves, like autodidact, it's quite selfish. Because for me, I think every people, when they're learning something, they need a teacher, they need a guide, they need a tutor.
Yeah.
And when people say that I'm learning by themselves, is I think is something like nonsense.
Yeah. But what about if you don't have a teacher? Like, for example, you want to learn how to, I don't know, how to play a guitar and you don't have a teacher.
People always think that education will bring by like organization or education, but actually education when and the base of, you can say, the meaning of education like transfer knowledge, right? Education is like process which is like we got some knowledge from other people. So even though they are not a lecturer, they just your friend, they already give you some tutor,
Yeah.
they
Oh,
already
yeah, yeah.
guide you.
Now
Okay,
I
so
get it.
okay, even though you just using like, you can see some social media, a lot of platform, but if you just read those book without any guide, without any tutor, I believe it would not work.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What if you want to learn, for example, like sell is you want. Let's suppose that you want to learn German or another language. Do you think
Mm-hmm.
self-education is important in your case?
Including in every, you can say, subject. Okay, language or different language, whatever it is, in every subject we need a tutor. If not, our mind, we are, you can say, humans like have developed brain. We have a lot of questions. Yes, I was reading, and when it comes to the self-education, it makes some people, they are more critics about what they think, but they need a tutor still. Okay.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Now it's
It,
a really interesting point that you said, because well, I was thinking that yeah, well, as far as I can tell, I don't know if I get it right, but for you it's like if you use YouTube to learn something, it's like
I
YouTube is
use
is
YouTube.
your tutor or your teacher, right?
Yeah, I'm asking a lot of friends. When it comes to the English, yeah, I'm asking a lot of friends. I'm joined a lot of group previously, and then I start focus in one group or two group, and I try to search some people which just they can help me to speak English. You can say I'm struggling with my grammar. Yeah, I try to observe myself. Yeah, it's self-education when I try to observe myself, because they would give you some correction, those tutor, because we don't pay them. Okay, but it's the motivation when it comes to the self-education is belong to motivation from for ourselves.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. Do you want to learn any? Are you learning anything else? Another skill, like maybe playing a musical instrument, or maybe
Yeah, I
do you
was
want to
learning
learn?
another language. before English.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was learning another language. It's also self-education, but
Which
in that,
one?
I was learning Korean. You know, my hobbies is that
Korean?
what, yes, Korean and Japanese. Um,
Okay.
I was learning this language. I have learning how to read their character, but I'm stuck because you know what? There is no tutor.
Wow. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
there is no tutor because it's quite difficult to find a friend from Japan or Korea at the time. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it was like 4 or 5 years ago, 6 years ago, and
Mm-hmm.
it's difficult. And I get bored because I'm stuck on it. So in pandemic, I just jumped to English group because I just want something fresh. I won't waste my time for something more productive for me. I have
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So yeah, as I understand, I get your point. But for me, it's like self-education is when you don't go to, for example, you don't need to go to university or to college to learn things, right? You
yes,
can learn things by your own.
yeah, self-education is like autodidact, but it's quite difficult if you don't have any tutor. But yeah,
Yeah.
nowadays social media give you chance. You can learning about language for free, but you need to find some friend which is they can guide you to improve your
Yeah.
English in other levels. Of course, it's necessary.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm reading a book which is called Pick Secrets from the New Science of Expertise. Well, the main title is Pick, like Peak, Pick, right? And he says that if you want to, like just like you said, you can learn by yourself, but if you want to go to a really, really high level, like a really, really high level, if you want to be really, really good,
Advance.
you probably have to you need to hire a teacher, to have a teacher or a tutor to learn from them, but it's at the really high levels. So I agree with you in that part. So it was something that I just wanted to say because you remind me about that. So next question is, for example, let's say that your children want to learn something by themselves, but you don't have a teacher that it's available, like in your area or in your city. What is your advice for your children or for the younger generation to learn something, even if they don't can afford they can't not afford a teacher? What is your opinion about that?
I mean, when it comes to learning point, I mean, like learning process, you need to find the source. Okay, if
Yeah.
not available in my city or in my area, that means you need to find source from another, maybe from abroad. Nowadays, people like when it comes to study, okay, I'm talking about study. They try to got like full funded scholarship because it's not they profit more knowledge than
Mm-hmm.
here in my country. So yeah, when it comes to self-education, I thought you it's about motivation.
Mm-hmm.
Every people have like learning point from themselves. They will observe this, observe that thing, all those things. So when it comes to, I mean, they, like if they want to build knowledge in, you can say like you said like in advanced level,
Mm-hmm.
it's necessary
Yeah, yeah.
because from this knowledge you can say like to make it, how to say, like make it wide. It's like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
grow,
Mm-hmm.
not stuck on that. It's about your mind. You criticize mind. You need talking about yourself. I mean, like give a lot of question for yourself. It's about like motivation. When I think about self-education, I just thinking it's about motivation, not
Yeah.
much, because it's too much selfish when we share that we can learn everything by ourselves. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
selfish.
Yeah.
It's not true.
Yeah, in a way, even if it's on internet, we are learning, yeah, from another
Yeah.
resource that was written by other people. So I agree with you in that point. So yeah, I agree with you, and I agree with the last part that you said, that the most important thing is motivation, right? If you are not motivated, it's really difficult to be like an autodidact and to do self-education. Yeah, I agree. What about if you want to learn something that is not like formal education, like, a hobby, like playing the guitar or painting? Do you think that works in that case?
My you can say my second daughter, she love anime. She have talent on it. Even just watching on YouTube, she can draw those anime very fast. Okay,
Wow.
it's some education, but what I saw, even though it's just for YouTube, because they have talent. Okay, some people have like maybe some people have linguistic talent, so easily for them like imitating people from abroad when they're talking. Even they said, "Oh yeah, I'm learning by myself," but yeah, they are the tutor. But for
Yeah.
my daughter, the tutor is from YouTube, but I need to admit that she have talent by themselves, and I said that, oh okay, so this kind of talent she can improve this talent.
Wow.
If she want to be advanced, she need to take some process, which is this process, you can say it's like more professional organization, maybe
Yeah.
professional tutor, if they want to be the professional one.
Yeah. I agree with you in that part. Not in, not in all the things that you said. Well, maybe for me, I think if I want to, like, for a hobby, let me see if I get it right. If it's for a hobby, you think that self education can work, right? If
Mm-hmm.
it's a hobby, but if it's something professional, you have to attend to maybe a college or a university, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Now
Because
I
we
get
have,
it.
you can say improvement for discussion, like this. When
No,
we
no
have
problem.
some discussion, so with or without, we realize our
Yeah,
speaking skill improve, and
that's the goal.
I can also your English, your vocabulary, how people, uh, share their opinion when it comes to this kind of
Yeah.
group. Oh, yeah.
That's the goal of this group, is to discuss, right? So everybody expose their opinion. It's I think it's the most effective way to, as you said, to practice English. If everybody says the same, so what's the point, right? What is the point of a discussion? A discussion is when you have different points of view.
Yes.
So I think it's the beauty of these spaces, online spaces. So in this case, in my case, you could say that this meeting is like it's a way of self-education, right? Because I'm learning uh, by you, from you guys. So it's self-education also. So I
Yeah, it's
agree
like
with you in that part. Okay. Uh, how old is your daughter? Sorry, you said
she's 10 years old.
it's 10 years old.
Mhm.
And she's learning by themselves. I think without need
Yeah,
of. Okay.
because I guess that she have this kind of talent. I mean, she have interest on it, and with without or with her life, she's just like always watching the same. You can say like channels like about how to driving anime and every day. That is my daughter.
Hey, what is her name? Hey, hello.
My name
What
is
is?
Sika. Yeah, her name is Sika. See?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Actually,
you have a beautiful family. Congratulations.
thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she can join the next meeting. And I don't know
Uh,
if she's able to
you can
talk.
ask directly if she can understand English or not.
Can you understand English or
Can
not?
you speak? Yeah. A
Okay.
bit.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, she just understand, but she's, I mean, speaking, no, she can't. I mean, she need
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, and I'm really glad that you something that I really like that you said is like at the beginning you said that you're trying to learn English and to teach your kids English. So you realize that English is important for them, really
Yes,
something
actually
really.
not only English because I just like I told you, I just a mom, and I just want to save my money, not send my daughter to you can say it's like a private school or course English or something like that. I just want to you can say save my money, even though they will have those knowledge for their school, but I just want to support them.
Yeah, it's that's the perfect definition of self-education, in my opinion. So congratulations, Akira.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Do you want to say anything else about
No, no,
self-education?
no. I just like one. I don't know. Actually, I just learned about this topic after UC share
Mm,
topic with me.
wow. It was really nice to discuss about this topic. I think it's nowadays it's important to learn things online, right? Because we have so much opportunities like the internet, and we can connect with people like from you, like people like you from Indonesia, and we can learn from other people. So thank you. How is Ramadan before you go? How is Ramadan for you, Loy?
Until now, yeah, I don't know how many days that I have passed in Ramadan. How many days you see? I didn't count it. It
Like,
should be like 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. Yeah,
yeah,
we still have 2 weeks in further.
yeah, in the future. Okay. So yeah, it's a really nice concept, fasting, and I don't know if you know, but in the Christian religion, we are in Holy Week. It's like Easter,
Yeah,
so it's
Eastern.
kind of related.
Uh, yeah, because some of my family they are Catholic, so yeah, I know about this.
Mm,
How to say that's like how
yeah,
to say ceremony? No,
maybe a
celebration.
tradition, maybe.
No, celebration. I guess I don't know. Like
Yeah,
celebration.
celebration. Yeah, the
Yes.
Catholic celebration could be. I think. Yeah.
I don't know. Not a native. Sometimes I just
Yeah, yeah,
guess
yeah,
that
yeah,
I
yeah.
proper way.
But something nice that I think it's really nice that Ramadan and the Easter, it's like at the same time, so we are kind of related with
Yeah,
that
different way for
celebration.
fasting. Yeah.
So about our religion. So thank you, Aki. Thank you very much. It was really nice to talk with you and to discuss with you. And the most important thing to exchange ideas. I'm really happy that you joined, and it's really nice to meet you.
Thanks for giving me this opportunity. Okay.
No, thank you, and really grateful that you joined today. Let's move on to our next participant, Azizi. Okay, Azizi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, well, tell us. Well, our topic today is about self-education. What are your thoughts? What is your opinion about self-education?
Mm, I I'm sorry, I beginner, so my English is very weak, but I want to try speak.
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you, Sister Yusi, invite me in this meeting. I try to improve. I think self-education is okay for support if we not knowledge or we not student. Same like me, I'm not student. I just want to learn speaking English. Um,
Mhm.
I join on the group, so I every day to read, and read because I want to know about English. I support myself. I say I will be better one day. So I meet other people and
Mhm.
I just try to speaking. This is good for people to learn if not a student.
Yeah, I can relate with that because I'm learning because I like it. I don't need to. I don't have. I am not a student, so it's the same as you. So yeah. Next question. What what are you learning now? What is the thing that you are trying to to self-studying or studying by yourself?
I'm study with videos. I see videos, too much videos. So I understand in pronunciation because write and read is not same and hard for me. So I see in the videos to understand this speak word. This is my rule. So in the first time, I always wrong in the pronunciation, but I not shy in the group. I reading practice. Too much people say, Azizi, you have mistake. Okay. Next time I will try. Yeah.
Yeah. That's how we learn, right? We learn by our mistakes. We make mistakes and we learn about that. It's like children do.
Yeah.
So
because I don't have book, I don't have too much free time. I'm busy in my duty, but I want to learn.
yeah, that's the most important thing, that you have the desire to learn, and you have to keep in mind that it is a long process. In my case, I started 3 years ago when the pandemic, when the pandemic started, when the pandemic hit, the COVID-19. At that time, I didn't know anything about English. Well, I know a little thing about English. I don't know, but yeah, it's been 3 years, and you have to keep in mind that it's a long process, but you have to enjoy. The most important thing is, as you said, you keep studying. For me, it's been 3 years of learning every day and of listening every day, and yeah, I wish that you can. I hope that you can learn. It's a long process. You have to. The secret, I think, for me, is to start and never stop. So that's the secret. Yeah. So next question. Do you want to learn anything else apart from English? Are you trying to learn anything else? Another thing apart from English?
Sorry, I not understand.
Well, the question is, you are learning English, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to learn another thing or another language apart from English?
I already learned another language. I learned Pashto and Spanish language because if I'm bored, I just thinking about language. I don't have free time to go outside. In Hong Kong, not same in the another country. In Hong Kong, always at home. We cannot go outside. So why, if I'm bored, I just thinking about learn speaking. I want to speak with a brother Babon. Mikuruk pikiran juicy mujangkara boine.
Okay. So yeah, that's. Do you say Spanish also, right?
Little.
Yeah, I'm really nice that you tackle a little of Spanish. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay. Do you want to say anything else about self-education?
Self-education is good for people because not people forced to learn another. I'm sure my phone always ring because not people to force. You want to teach this. Just we learn in yourself. You want to learn what you want, what you like.
Yeah, I agree with you. Believe in yourself, and as long as you keep working and keep studying, you are going to accomplish what you want. So yeah, thank you, Azizi. Thank you very much, and hope we can talk in another meeting. Thank you very much. I don't know. Yeah, let's move on to our dear friend Babakur. But before we move to Babakur, are you guys enjoying the meeting or not? Are you happy?
Indeed, we are enjoying the meeting. Indeed, we are enjoying it.
Okay. Does anyone have some questions does anyone want to say anything else before we move to Babakur, or we keep going? I think we have to keep going, right? I'm glad that everybody's. I know it's difficult for you guys because it's night. Maybe you are tired. So go. We are almost done.
Wow.
We're almost there. Okay, Babakur.
Okay.
Sorry,
Thank you.
Juicy. Go ahead. Sorry, Juicy.
No, I mean, we not make the new link. I don't know. Wow, that is so great.
Wow, that's maybe it's because it's a gift from God. Maybe because it's only 1 hour, right? But yeah, because we are discussing, it was something nice.
Yes,
1 hour.
yes.
Yeah,
Mostly we make two link. We make two link because one link just for 1 hour, and this
yeah,
is
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe this is
I don't know.
special link.
We
Yes.
have to be grateful for that today.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay, let's
thank you.
continue.
Okay,
Learning
Babakur,
class.
sorry for the interruption. Please tell us about self-education. What do you think about
No problem.
self-education?
I am thanking all these speakers. They did wonders. They did wonders, and then I'm so amazed that even you, it takes you 3 years to speak English, and you have not been in class, and your English is very good now. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I want to improve more. That's why I'm here. But yeah, go ahead.
You will improve because you already been a moderator, and then your English is fantastic. I can say you are doing very.
Thank you.
And then thank God we are not feeling ashamed to be. And then you are so bold to speak, and then you always like to speak. Then because one of the things that some people, if you want to know language, you need to put shame aside. You need to be motivated to speak.
Yeah, exactly.
Speak. But then if you feel ashamed or you feel that you say something that is wrong, you cannot know the language. Is what I believe. Okay, and now let me come to the topic now. Self-education is, if I can define it, is when you are trying to educate yourself without interruption of a teacher or without an interaction of a teacher. I believe is trying to educate yourself directly from the internet. I think my own definition, I'll take it that way. And then there's so many advantage and disadvantage attached to it.
For example,
I'll come to the advantages first. The advantages is, for instance, I am somebody whom you know that I learned something from YouTube, like how to fry egg with butter. I learned it in YouTube because I like eating, and then I like eating, but then I realized that I don't like omelette with oil. And I was thinking that it's only oil that you use to do fried egg. And one day I was see the alternative how to fry egg without oil, and then I saw butter. Then one Sunday I fry egg with butter, and then I realized it's more delicious than frying egg with. I can eat that one more than when you fry egg with oil, because the oil, I don't like oil. Then I started having a new food in the YouTube. That one is my new dish now. Yes, I can now do omelette with butter, and then as my breakfast. And I realized that is something that I recover in YouTube. That is one of the advantages I get in YouTube. And then one of
sorry, Salah. It's only, you can fry eggs with water, but only eggs or another food? Only eggs?
Only eggs. Only eggs. Then I add some ingredients like pepper a little bit, and I add black pepper a little bit. Then and also spaghetti. Exactly, I mix it with the spaghetti because I saw the individual also. He cooked the spaghetti. Then later on he mixed the spaghetti with the butter again, and I realized that butter also is important in cooking.
Wow! So you don't use oil.
Here we use oil a lot, and when doing omelette, and then we use only butter in bread. Here, in bread we use only that we use. But then I realized that the oil butter also is used for. But I only see that on in YouTube. Then I try it, and I give it to my family. All of them were happy. They say, "Oh, this is delicious. This is delicious." Then I know that also is something that we use also butter to fry egg.
Yeah, that's impressive. I didn't. I'm gonna try to use water to cook some eggs now. To fry and to do like an omelette, things like that. Well, apart from that, what are the things? Are you trying to learn a new skills, a new hobby, or are you trying to learn something nowadays apart from your tips for cooking?
Yeah, okay. Apart from the cooking also, I am on the electronics. I am selling like telephone, TVs, laptops. I realize that the easiest way for me I am dealing with everyday new versions of mobile and new versions of telephone, laptops. Now, for me to know the details of the telephone sometime, I need to go to YouTube, then I know the details of that phone properly, because every 3 months I have two phones that normally come with new details, which that I need to study in the YouTube to know more about the phone. Yeah, that one also, it's helping me a lot. And then you will see to bypass some telephones. I also learn it in YouTube to bypass telephones, to how to reset a telephone. Sometimes people have passwords. I learn all those new skills in and YouTube. And my business needs what we call this thing, how to call it, record, some basic recording. Somebody mentioned it here. This financial record, this thing, how to call it. I'm using. I also learned this thing there, how to call it, my business transactions. How to use business transactions. I also learned it in YouTube, and then yes, how to recording. Business needs recording, and then your expenditure, your creditors, all these things. I learned them from YouTube. And now the new thing that I am learning, what is helping me right now in business is what I'm learning is how to repair telephones when they get spoiled. I am learning that.
Wow.
Yes, exactly. Telephone has a problem. I have to type in English when this problem happens, what is the cause, and how do you repair it, and then they will show me everything.
Wow. Well, now I'm going to congratulate you, because you are using, you are learning so much, and you are using YouTube for practical things for your job. So you are not wasting your time on YouTube. You are learning things that are related with technology, with your business, because you sell, right? You sell cell phones and laptops, right?
Exactly. So and I do also learn videos about business, how to prosper in business. I learned those videos. I also watch those videos in YouTube, because business is my hobby. I love to do business. And then when you are doing something that you love, you need to watch people that are ahead of you, people that are ahead of you. How do they make it in life? How do they make their business to prosper in life? You need to watch that. At least you will get some tips that you need to use into your business, and then maybe it will help you. Some will help you, maybe some will not help you, because you are not in the same environment. You are not it's not the same country. But then I believe that some tips, business tips, are always the same. When you use them, you'll see the benefits.
Yeah. Especially we can learn from from successful people. It's really difficult to define success, but we can see what other people did to be successful. So I think it's a really good way to use YouTube in that case.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then one of the pages now where I'm coming in is what Akiraf, he mentioned something that is very important in our topics here. Like when you are learning, and then you want to learn deeply, you want to get knowledge, you must face a person. You need to go to classes. When you go to classes, you have to know that it's group of individuals.
Yeah.
When you go to classes, it's group of individuals that you meet there, different background, different nurturing, and different knowledge. And then you realize that it's the same as this group. The way we define self-education is different, and everybody is right. And then you realize that you are learning something from the other person. But then when you only base your learning on YouTube, you will only base on one individual, what he write, or the video one individual have did. Then you are learning from only one individual. But then when you are in class, I believe that you get more knowledge, and then you have the courage, because when your friends are doing well, you also have the courage to do well. But then in videos that you learn, sometimes you are interrupted, sometimes you are feeling lonely, you don't have to take it serious. But then when you are learning, when you are in class, because I realized that from the time I was teaching, I normally teach 60 students every day. And then I mark their books, and I realized that some people who did not do well, they'll not feel it. They'll feel it. They'll feel it that they do not do well, and their other colleagues are doing well. And then they'll go and do effort to do well. But I realized if it is YouTube that they are learning, if they fail, if they will not feel like failing.
Yeah.
They'll not feel like failing, and they'll not feel like whether they are doing it wrong or whether they are doing it right. And I believe languages, for instance, this English that we are learning, is because of individual. Every day we are speaking. Now, when you go to school, every day you are speaking with your friends, you are speaking with the teacher, you are asking questions, you are curious to know so many things. Then, and learning is about touching, feeling, listening, and then speaking. All when you come back, you know. And just like one of my sillies, what he says, he want to learn, but then you don't have somebody to interact with. And language is when you don't interact. My first language that I learned, it was French. But the French is going, my French, I am forgetting my French because I don't have anybody to speak to.
Wow.
I realize that I speak French, for me to respond is a problem. That's why language is day to day. You need to speak the language day to day. You'll be improving. You'll be fluent in it. This country, like for instance, English is our international language. Official language, sorry. It's our official language. Any office that you go, you need to speak English. That's why here I can say that even though I'm not fluent in speaking English, but there's nobody who can speak English and I do not understand. I can understand what you are saying because daily we speak it daily here, and then the same thing apply every Sunday also. We keep on practicing every day. Then you realize that one also is kind of you are learning from people. You have seen them, they are talking, you are talking, and then you are seeing your mistake, and then we move. Is the way you know the language.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you that now I can tell you that you are a really good teacher because you are a really good listener. You remember what Akira says, what Celis says. So yeah, of course you had to be a really good teacher. Hope you can practice your teaching skills because you are a really good listener. You listen what other people said, and yeah, I think it was something nice in my opinion. You are a really good listener.
Don't forget, yes, thank you, because before you be a teacher, you need to go to college and then you learn about teaching for 3 years. And I got that certificate. I've learned how to teach children, how to teach elders, and then still now I can teach. It's just that I maybe you need to revise some books that you want to teach people, and then you come and teach them. But still now I have the fluent, and I love teaching. I love it. I love speaking. I love talking.
And I hope that you can go back to French, and don't forget your French, because you said you speak French, right, as your first language.
Yes. Now my French, what I normally do, France 24 is what I normally watch always now. Now I don't watch BBC. I don't watch CNN. Sometimes in learning, listening is very important. Now what I did was, for me not to forget even though speaking, sometimes I don't have somebody to speak to, but then what I will do, I used to listen France 24. France 24, they always they report news in French. Now all my that I listen, international news that I listen now, I listen to them in French so that I do not forget my French.
Well, now I'm going to start watching and listening English news. I think that's right.
That will help you a lot. It will help you a lot.
That's a really good idea. Thank you, Salah. Thank you very much, and hope we can talk in the future. Thank you for all that you said, and I couldn't agree more with you. It's all true. Thank you very much. So I think now we have to move on with Juicy, because Nana was here, but for a shortly amount of time. Nana was here, but I don't know. I cannot see her now. She left. So let's move on to our dear friend Yusi. Last but not least.
Actually, I already forgot what should I say.
Okay, our topic is self-education. What are your opinion about self-education?
According to me, education have two types. The first is formal education, that is from academic, university, senior high school, something like that. And second is informal education, that is like self education. So we learn by ourselves out class. I mean, we get more knowledge from another, not from class, formal class, something like that. And formal education is important, so important, because that is basic and foundation. But if we want to easily to achieve our goal target, so we must doing self education, improving our skill with many ways, such as join this meeting to improve English skill, and join in good community to improve our confidence, our communication with the other people, public speaking. And about me, I take job about accounting, so I must improve my skill about coding accounting, that is about program especially for accounting, Excel, Word, and
same as Celis, right?
and about the new rule about akuntan, PSAK, that is and many things.
Apart from accounting, are you trying to learn, or do you have in mind to learn another thing apart from those topics?
But I will learn more about tax, the new rule about tax. And
tax, like in your country, the tax that you have to pay to the government, right?
Because if you expert in accounting skill, so you can get a lot of money. That's especially about tax, because a company mostly need consultant about tax, and I read about I give time read about accounting, and then I study about accounting, then I will be expert with that. And I also watch or learn about psychology, motivation.
Psychology?
Psychology, motivation, religion, that is important for making me more calm, more wise, and I can control myself. We need a lot of knowledge in outside. I mean, informal education from our lesson. Take lesson from our problems, from other problems, and many things. That is we really need self education, and about learn about subject, I agree if we can learn by ourselves, but if we want to be expert, if we want to improve our level, so we need tutor. Example, I learn English by myself, but yes, I can improve my confidence. Yes, okay, I can speak directly without saying dictionary or something like that. I can speaking like this, you know that when I first time join in the meeting, I was nervous and blank, but slowly
Yeah.
I can directly speak like this because
Yeah, you speak
need
now. I remember that now you are improving a lot. Yeah,
yes, yes, I really grateful. But when I want to be teacher, especially English, there's no need. I mean, that needs tutor or
yeah,
teacher. Yeah, I must take education, formal education, course about English. If we want to teach someone, yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, we need. I and I uh, when I finish my study about accounting maybe, uh, and I have stable in my job, I will take English course. So I maybe when some people want to ask me about something, so I can teach them, because
Yeah.
for now people just know me. I'm good in English. Just know me if I'm English teacher or something like that. But the real is I take a course but accounting, and I join in accounting community and in English community. I think that's
Mm-hmm.
really efficient to learn something, because we need friends uh, to support us, to support me, and my my and some friends from accounting community, they agree with me, because I'm more active in English community than in accounting. That is yeah, that's right. But that is really good if we learn by myself, learn by ourselves, and join in community. That's good, because we can meet with tutor,
Mm-hmm.
with friends. We can practice together. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I ask English teacher, and I join in English class every Saturday, and that is free from the English teacher from Russian. That is really
Mm-hmm.
great. That's really great. They
Yeah.
give
What is her name? Sorry.
uh uh his name is Anton. Anton, he is from Russia.
Anton.
Yeah, and give free class, You know, he give almost 2 hours to teach us. Wow,
Mm.
that is really great. I don't know.
It's,
Oh,
it's every Saturday, right?
yes, every Saturday, and already almost 3 month, 3 month.
Yeah, yeah.
He
I
he give.
joined a couple of times, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
before the
That
Holy
make
Week.
me improve a lot, especially
Mr.
my
Anton.
confidence. Yes, especially my confidence.
Okay.
Yes, yes. I
Yeah, yeah.
think I think that is from me.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Yusi. I agree I agree with everything you said. You said something similar to Akira, right? That when you want to learn, especially when you are a really high level and an advanced level, you really need a teacher. It's like in my case, I think I can speak a little bit of English now, but if I'm speaking with for example, with a native speaker, with a tutor, he would correct my mistakes and I would learn from my mistakes, because if a teacher point out what are the mistakes that I'm making, probably I'm going to improve more. Babakur said the same. Yeah? You have a classroom, you have an environment with other people. So I think, yeah, when you are a really high level, you can improve more quickly. But at the beginning, when you are a complete beginner, every resource can help you. But when you are an advanced level, maybe it's a really good idea to
Yeah,
have a
we
tutor.
yeah
I agree with you.
we can learn. Okay, example, we can learn English in English group, watching video, but that is will need what's that slowly. I mean, that is so slowly progress. If you want to fast progress, you must take English course with tutor or with the teacher.
Yeah,
That is
maybe I need that now. Yeah, because I've been learning. Yeah, I know it sounds like a little bit selfish. I've been learning by myself, but maybe if I find a tutor online, they could tell me what are my weaknesses and things like that. I don't know. Celis, what did you do to improve your English? Because yeah, we all know that we all hear that your English is at a really good level. What are the things that you what are the things that you what are the especially what are the things that you do you think that helps you more in the past? Because
all right. Thank you so much for your compliment. I mean, it is still far away. Well, I do agree with Akira said, Mr. Babukar said, and Yuzi said that if we want to have the high level of anything, we need the tutor. It's totally selfish when we say that we can get like the expert without the teacher, without the tutor. So we totally need like even not really a professional teacher. We need the friend or a community just like this, like what we are doing right now. We need the community. So back then to the day that I was struggling with my English, like I'm still like being blind with the English. I find a WhatsApp group, and then I met lots of great people there, and until right now we make friends online, and even some of them become my offline friends because we meet sometimes when we have a free time, and also and then also there is like one person that I'm really close to her, and I asked her to help me a lot with my English. Like sometimes when I said that I want to improve my English speaking skills, and then she said, okay, I will try to give you like one topic, and then you can like convey the idea of the topic, and then she will like correct me. I personally love when someone try not to correct me. I do really love that because as we said, and we believe that we learn a lot from the mistakes, right? If we don't want to learn from the mistakes, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard because we are gonna be like totally like cocky, like arrogant, like truly arrogant. Exactly. Yeah, so yeah, when someone like try to correct you, especially somehow I meet the people, they correct me, they correct me with the polite way. With the polite way, I'm truly grateful that there is no people or none of my friend like correct me in polite way. So I'm truly impolite way. So I'm truly grateful for that. And also I have joined a community where I was a host there. Like I'm hosting a group call there, but still in the beginner level. I choose the beginner.
Stories. But probably you can host. You can be the leader of the next meeting in this group.
Yeah, I'm still learning. I'm still learning from you guys.
Everybody here is learning. I'm learning. We all are learners, so I think it's a really good way to practice also.
Right. But I'm very grateful that I find this, like one of my friend find this community. Thank you so much for Kayuzi. Like she's truly kind of like invite me a lot, like telling me a lot about the activity in this group. And I'm sorry that yesterday that I couldn't join the
class.
The class. I'm eager to have the class, but I have to go to the church, and I was outside and I have to go to the church because there is like the night Easter, so I
Oh
have to
yeah,
go to the
you
church.
are Christian also,
Right,
Catholic, right?
right. So yeah, that's
So you're
why.
right.
But thank you so much for Kayusi. Oh my God, this is truly helped me a lot. Like I'm getting triggered a lot to speak more English because I have been sleeping with my English speaking like a few times ago because I was busy with my new job. So that's why I'm trying to adapt. And right now, I guess like this meeting can help me a lot to enjoy my time, my free time, and also like improve my English speaking skills. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
thank you. And whenever I said that your English is good, you laughed, so it's fine.
Because I
Okay.
don't believe that.
Okay, believe that. Thank you, Celis, and thank you.
You.
Okay, what can I say? Kak Juicy also, or Adik Juicy, right? You said Kak Juicy, right? So it's like an Indonesian way of, of address other people, right? So yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Maybe we can take.
We can take some pictures, right?
Yes. Samantha, can you on camera?
No need, no need. I
Okay.
can't.
Let's
You
take
can,
pause.
Akira?